Hello, I'm Jerry.
And I'm Larry. And we are
Dangerous Dogs.
Hi there, I'm Jerry.
And I'm Larry.
And we're glad that you could join us in our doghouse. This is sort of our own little dog cave, if you will, where we get to kick back and relax and just enjoy ourselves.
As a matter of fact, this is that kind of place, and a place where you like to talk about stuff, all kinds of stuff, and maybe take a camera outside of here once in a while and show you a thing or two. And there are things that are of interest to us, and maybe, just by accident maybe, we'll find some things that are also of interest to you.
And you can give us your ideas later on about things you'd like to see on the show. And today we've got some fun things coming out. We've got a product called Broom Ball. We've got some poems written by dogs.
You'll like that.
And we have a history lesson with a Star-Spangled Banner, something you probably have never heard before.
Just wait. It's going
to be a lot of fun. We're going to enjoy it. So kick back and relax. We brought some refreshments, as a matter of fact. Larry, would you like to have some kibble? There's some good pieces in there.
Think?
I think so. You ever eaten dog food before?
You know, actually, I had some before I got here.
A lot of people don't believe you actually eat dog food. I mean, but how do you think they test it? People actually eat dog food. There you go. Folks, that's real dog food. That is not candy. And now I know why my dogs won't eat it. Anyway, Broom Ball.
Candy next time. Candy.
Yeah, M&M's.
Broom Ball. Yes,
Tell us about Broom Ball.
About this Broom Ball. It's one of the more unusual things that you might do on an ice rink. And one of the things that we've managed to do over the last little while is to send Jerry down there to have a look. And
I think Broom Ball basically consists of trying not to fall down on the ice while you're swapping at a good-sized ball with literally a broom.
And
there you go.
There are people who are very devoted to it. So
absolutely, as you'll see.
Let's have a look.
Hi, this is Jerry Dog. Larry Dog's on assignment, won't be joining us this evening. But our video visit today is with the Dayton Broom Ball League down at the River Skates ice rink at the Five Rivers Metro Parks. As you can see behind me here, we have a game in progress, which is being played on ice without skates. There's a lot to learn about broom ball here, a sport which is literally sweeping the nation. And we're going to bring it to you here in the next few minutes. As we watch the game, let's learn a little bit about broom ball. And this information is directly off their website at DaytonBroomBall.org. First of all, what is broom ball? Broom ball is a winter sport played in ice arenas and community parks throughout the country. It is similar to hockey in its formation and rules, but also incorporates some soccer strategies. The game is played on an ice rink with two teams, each consisting of 6 players on a side, a goalie, 2 defensemen, and 3 forwards. Similar to hockey and soccer, the object of the game is to score more goals than the opposing team. A player uses a stick, which is a shaft with a molded broom-shaped head, to maneuver a 6-inch diameter ball up and down the ice. Instead of skates, players wear spongy-soled shoes to gain traction when running on the slippery surface. Broom ball does not require expensive equipment or special skills, just an open mind and a positive attitude. I'd like to add to that padding would probably be a good idea. Broom ball is actually a family sport, and we have someone here whose whole family is involved. This is LaDonna Ross. Hi, LaDonna.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how'd you get started in broom ball?
My son got me started. He's down there sitting down. He used to play hockey. My daughter and my son both played ice hockey. And then my son, when he got older, he decided to play broom ball. And he needed a player, so I decided to come.
So you came along to keep him company.
Right.
All right.
I ended up playing.
And you ended up...
Yep, I'm the oldest of the team. I'm 63. This is my grandson. He's the youngest. He's 19.
Hi, nice to meet you.
This is my grandson, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
Hi.
Who do we have here?
This is my son, Zayden, right here.
Zayden, are you learning all about broom ball, buddy?
I don't play.
You going to play when you get big enough? Yeah, you're going to play when you get big.
He's learning by watching his family play. How long you all been involved?
I think my son's been involved 5 years. I've been involved 3. And how long have you been involved?
He's been 5. I'm 4.
Okay. And this is Teresa, our friend, and her son.
Hi, Teresa. Are you a spectator or do you play?
No, I play.
Oh, are you on another team?
No, this team is my...
Oh, I misunderstood. Oh, I thought maybe you meant like she was a ringer. She was a pro that came in to play.
That too.
No,
that
we
too.
could use it.
And who are you?
I'm her son Reed, and this was my first time playing today.
And how do you like it?
It was fun.
What'd you think about how fast it went? Were you able to stay up on the ice?
Yeah, It wasn't that bad.
Yeah? I thought maybe protective equipment was a good idea, with you know,
Yeah,
but
we had
people weren't slipping as much as I thought they would be.
Yeah, it's not as slick today as it
we
usually
didn't
is.
do too bad.
Oh, is it slipper usually?
Oh, usually, yeah.
And what's the name of your team?
We're the Access Assassins,
The-
and we played the Goliath of the league today.
Uh-huh.
That is the Boston Pub
Yeah, I guess.
up on North Dixie.
The Boston Pub.
On North
And they're the
Dixie.
big bullies in the league.
They are, and we're the little Davids.
And how did you do today?
Well, we lost 3-0, but that's not bad against the best team.
They had 10 players. We
only
these
have our
guys were out there
6.
the whole
We had no
24
subs.
minutes.
Oh, they were able to put in subs and you weren't.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
They
okay.
played good. They played clean. They weren't bullies.
Oh.
They were good.
They were
good.
clean. So this team needs a little more support. If you're interested in broom ball, get out here and join a team.
We need some help, yeah.
Apparently, striking the broom ball into the river is considered unsportsmanlike. We hope you've enjoyed our little video visit here to the Five Rivers Metro Park to watch the Broom Ball League in action. It looks like they're having an awful lot of fun out there. Maybe you should come and join them. We've enjoyed having you, and we hope you've enjoyed seeing this video visit brought to you by the Dangerous Dogs on Patrol. See you next time. Maybe you have a suggestion as to another activity that we could visit or an event going on in the Miami Valley.
You bet.
That looks like a lot of fun, and am I not right? That consists
Absolutely.
of avoiding falling down on ice while you're swapping at the ball with a broom.
Yes.
Who knew you could use a broom for that, right?
I wouldn't have expected it.
That's it. It looks like a lot of fun, and you wouldn't believe it's here in Dayton. But as I said in the bit there, if you're interested, go on down and take a look. It's at Riverskate. Their schedule's published online, as I believe.
I think I'd like to go down and take a look at it.
All right.
Sounds like fun.
Well, next we have coming up are some poems written by dogs, and I'll let Larry talk about them.
You're going to like this book. It's called I Could Chew on This. And it's the subtitle is And Other Poems by Dogs. The author is Francesco Marciliano.
He's Italian.
I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he is. And the whole idea here is, ever wonder what your dog is really thinking when he mistakes your couch for a chew toy? And there are other things in here that just give a little bit of an insight into what your dog must be thinking in the life of a pet. This is a poem called Wingman. I wag my tail, I tilt my head, I give a little wink. I flash my smile, I show my belly, I give a little lick. I do it all, from sit to speak, to attract women far and near. Then you chime in with something about fan fiction, and I realize we're going to die alone.
This is a perfect little poem called Unleashed. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. I'm lost.
This one is called I Lose My Mind When You Leave the House. The plants are torn, the garbage strewn, the wires chewed. The couch and I had a fight. Your bed is soaked, your liquor spilled, your TV smashed. Your laptop no longer has any vowels. There's a smartphone in the toaster. There's a toaster in the toilet. There's a toilet in the hallway. There's underwear in my mouth. I went places I should never go. I saw a side of myself I should never see. I said things to the cat I can never take back. So please, Don't ever leave again.
This poem's entitled Going Somewhere. If you've ever had a pet that gets a little bit worried when it's obvious that you're packing up to leave, I think you'll relate to this. Going somewhere. I know this routine, the gathered clothes, the miniature toiletries, the bag with wheels and a handle and a zipper. I know what happens next. The short trip, the long trip, the time away from me. I know there's nothing left but the farewell licking and the final whining, the last minute burying of all your ID. Like I said, I know this routine, and this time Delta's leaving without you.
Now we want to talk a little bit about history, this time about our national anthem, which we always hear at the ballpark before the ball game. But have you really thought about where it comes from and when? Well, we know part of the story, but maybe not all of it. The poem itself, the words, date from the War of 1812.
Right? Francis Scott Key was on board a British warship at the time. He was attempting to secure the release of a prisoner, I think a physician who was on the ship. And the British warships began to bombard Fort McHenry, part of trying to obtain access to Baltimore Harbor. So he watched over the whole night's bombardment.
And this was quite a wild night, as it turns out.
Absolutely. You think fireworks are big time. I mean, all night long they're doing this sort of thing. And then in 1814, 2 years later, he actually penned the lyrics based on what he remembered of his experience. And it was put to the tune of what was then a drinking song that you would sing in a tavern when you've got your mug and you're all having a good time.
Yeah.
So he was the lyricist, but they took a tune that somebody else had composed.
And the music dates from the late 1700s, from the 1770s. And it was, as Jerry said, the song having to do with a drinking society and singing society in London. And it is called the Anacreonic Song. And it's a little bit different from what we know today of that same music.
And besides, I instruct you like me to entwine the myrtle of Venus with Bacchus's vine. The news through Olympus immediately flew, when thunder pretended to give himself airs. If these mortals are suffered their scheme to pursue, the devil of goddess will stare upstairs. How come ready, they cry, in transports of joy, away to the sons of Anacreon will fly, and there with good fellows we'll learn to entwine the myrtle of Venus with Bacchus's vine. And there with good fellows we'll learn to entwine the myrtle of Venus with Bacchus's vine. The yellow-haired god and his 9 fusty mates from Helicon's banks will incontinent flee. Idalia will boast but of tenantless shades, and the life-crooked hill a mere desert will be. My thunder, no fear on't, shall soon do its errand, and damn me, I'll swing the ringleaders, I'll warrant. I'll trim the young dogs for those daring to entwine the myrtle of Venus, then Bacchus's vine. I'll trim the young dogs for those daring to twine the myrtle of Venus with Bacchus's vine. Apollo rose up and said, "Prithee, ne'er quarrel, good king of the gods, with my poetry below. Your thunder is useless, then showing his laurel, cried sick.
Now, something you probably noticed, first of all, the lyrics were obviously not the Star-Spangled Banner. But the tempo, did you notice it was kind of upbeat and positive? Typically, when we hear the national anthem at a ballpark or such, they sing it relatively slowly.
It's solemn.
It's solemn, right. And I think it's in part because they have to deal with the echoes in the stadium and one thing and another. You always notice they've got their hand in their ear or something because they're hearing it differently and so on. And it seems like it's become just a slow song.
Yes.
Compared to what the drinking song was like.
Absolutely.
So What we'd like to do for you now is sing the national anthem as best we can, more to the tune of the original song.
Or at least part of it.
Best we can do. Okay, ready for this?
All right. Are you ready?
All right.
Wait a minute. We should be on the same page. What page is that?
Well, quite literally, we need to be on the same page.
Absolutely.
Page 3 of 5.
Okay.
There we go. All right. We're going to sing the song actually has 4 verses. We're not going to torture you, though. We're just going to sing the first verse, and we apologize in advance. Ready to go?
I'm ready.
It goes something like this.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Well, thanks for visiting us here in the Doghouse. We hope you had some fun. We certainly did have fun bringing this to you. And what are you doing with that kibble?
More kibble?
There? I don't know. Maybe later. Maybe. Wait a minute. Let's see that.
There's some good pieces in there.
Yeah, I guess.
We had a lot of fun producing the show for you. Hope we enjoyed watching it as well.
You know, there are probably people out there, Jerry, who have some ideas about what we should talk about, or maybe what we should go and take a camera and see. I saw that.
I can't believe my dog won't eat this stuff. I mean, it's great.
Did you bring that from home? Is that your dog's or is that yours?
It actually is. This is my dog called Snickers, and that's her bowl, and she volunteered to let us use it as part of our show.
Well, thank you, Snickers. That was kind of you to let.
And this is the kibble she won't eat.
Oh, I'm not surprised to hear that. What should they do? If they have suggestions for us, where should they go?
Please drop by our website, DangerousDawgsE1, and or send your suggestions to suggestions@DangerousDawgsE1. We'll pick it up and see what we can do with it. Anything you'd like. A venue in the area. Dogs go on patrol from time to time outside the studio.
We're open to anything, so get in touch with us.
After all, we're just dogs.
That's right.
I'm Jerry.
I'm Larry.
And we're Dangerous Dogs.
Dogs.